Welcome to the space where reflection meets accountability, where real conversations challenge the way we think, speak, and show up in the world. This is a place for growth, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So take a breath, slow down for a moment, and let's get into today's reflection. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Rosie, and thanks for joining me on Elevate and Glow. Let's start with something simple. Why do some people seem to handle life much better than others, even when they're dealing with just as much, if not more? It's not luck. It's not talent. It's emotional intelligence. And here's the problem. Most people think emotional intelligence means being nice or staying calm. But that's not it at all. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, manage, and use your emotions instead of being controlled by them. Let me ask you this. Do your emotions work for you, or do they work against you? Because if we're being honest, there are moments when your anger speaks before you think. Your anxiety makes decisions for you. And your insecurity changes how you show up. And afterward, you're left trying to clean up something you didn't fully mean. That's not a character flaw. That's lack of emotional awareness. Here's the shift. Emotionally intelligent people don't feel less. They understand more. They recognize what they're feeling, why they're feeling it, and how to respond with intention. Here's a question for you. Can you name what you're feeling while you're feeling it? Not afterwards, not in hindsight, but in the moment. Because if you can't name it, you can't manage it. Let's break emotional intelligence down into 4 simple layers.
3, 2, 1.
Number 1, self-awareness. Knowing what you feel and why. Not just that you're upset, but I feel dismissed and it's triggering something deeper. Number 2, self-regulation. Not just reacting immediately. Feeling the emotion without becoming the emotion. Number 3, social awareness. Understanding other people's emotions. Not just hearing their words, but reading energy, tone, and intention. Number 4, relationship management. Responding in a way that builds connection instead of breaking it. Here's where most people struggle. They totally skip self-awareness and jump straight into reaction. Here's a moment of reflection. How often do you react first and then reflect later? Because emotional intelligence lives in the space between what you feel and what you choose to do about it. Let's talk about triggers. Your triggers aren't random. They're emotional patterns tied to past experiences, unmet needs, and unhealed wounds. So when something small feels big, it's usually not about the moment. It's about the meaning you've attached to it. Let me ask you something deeper. What emotion do you avoid the most? Is it anger, sadness, rejection, or vulnerability? Because the emotions you avoid are often the ones controlling you the most. Here's a moment of truth. Avoiding emotions doesn't make you strong. Understanding them does. Here's how you start building emotional intelligence. Number 1, pause before reacting. Even 3 seconds creates space for a different outcome. Number 2, get specific about your emotions. Move beyond mad or stressed. Try frustrated, overwhelmed, disappointed, or maybe unseen. Number 3, ask yourself, what's really going on here? Go beneath the surface reaction. Number 4, choose your response intentionally, not based on habit, but based on who you want to be. Here's a final reflection. How different would your life be if your emotions stopped controlling your decisions? Think about your relationships, your communication, your confidence, and your peace. Because emotional intelligence just doesn't change how you feel. It changes how you live. Here's a closing question. The next time you feel triggered, will you react automatically? Or will you pause long enough to understand yourself first? Because the moment you understand your emotions is the moment you stop being ruled by them. If this resonated with you, start practicing today. Not by being perfect, but by being aware. Thanks for listening. Until next time, stay aware, stay grounded, and keep growing. Elevate and glow.